I can assure you that those who impose sanctions on other countries should have learned a lesson. Zimbabwe growth was faster when we had sanctions than before sanctions. So if you want the economy to grow fast, impose sanctions. So we are a good lesson. We have developed and grown our economy under sanctions. I don't think South Africa would be an exception. South Africa is a solid country with a solid economy based on its resources. And I have belief that the people of South Africa are rooted in South Africa themselves. The outside the world can only assist what the South Africans themselves can do for their country. So don't lose sleep about the people imposing sanctions.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Controversial Podcast. My name is Zimbabwean Manuel. Thank you so much for joining me once more on this wonderful podcast. Well, I just want to remind you to subscribe on every single channel just to make us grow more and more. Well, on the menu today, as you can see above me, by the look of things, there are sanctions that came to South Africa regarding the fruit production, and I want to thank His Excellency the President of Zimbabwe for showing support and also for giving words of encouragement to tell South Africans that it's not the end of the world. Many countries survive these moments. It's not a moment actually to panic anymore. And for me, I think I would agree with him because for obviously two reasons. Reason number one is that South Africa already has created so many channels. Wherever it is that they have in terms of crops, fruits or farm produce can easily be absorbed in the continent, which means I don't think South Africa actually need America that much in terms of crops production or for instance the productions of farm produces, they actually don't need it that much. They just need to channelize it because majority of countries in Africa are already buying in South Africa when it comes to that. So it's not a loss, really. Number two, I think it is a shameful thing for AfriForum, and I'm sorry to say this, because AfriForum was supposed to actually defend the farmers. And when they do this, farmers, they are black people and white people into the farm industry, but majority of farmers are actually white. And if this is the result of them trying to defend the right of farmers, then I don't think they've done successfully their homework, because this actually is detrimental to the farm industry. Remember, what has happened is a win-win situation actually to black South Africans, because black South African farmers already their crops are sold in the ranks. They are sold all over the place. They actually I don't even think black farmers in South Africa, they export to the US. It's supposedly the whites that they are supposed to defend who exports there where it's been banned, and it's a problem. I think they should have done their homework correctly. If they thought this is going to hurt South Africa, it's actually not going to hurt black people. And on the contrary, it's actually a win situation, because the very same white farmers are the one employing undocumented foreigners most of the time. I'm not saying all the time, but I'm saying most of the time. They're the one absorbing people with no documents anyway. So if their farm collapses and these guys cannot get jobs, they've got no reason to come with no papers in South Africa. So it's still a win-win even to the home affairs. So I don't know how you feel about it, but I just want you to tell me what is your thinking over these sanctions that the US is imposing to South Africa, and do you think really is it fair or is it unfair? What is your take on it? Let's talk in comment section. May God bless.